Salutations, my fellow dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to Tales of Destiny, World Part 8. Last time, we explored the underwater city of... This place has a name, I think, but I'm drawing a blank on it. And we also acquired the swordian Clement. And now finally is able to defend herself. Exceptionally well. Because she has the ability to use lightning. But that's actually not all. I'll be getting to that a little later when we actually get into fighting. Sorry, I was drinking my my soda. Anyways, now that we're done with the sea dragon, we're going to be finally heading to our destination, Calvelese. But I believe the first main town is called Cherrick? Or Calvelese Harbor, whatever. Burke's office is located in the town. He should be here. You should be there, I'm sorry. He's in charge of Calvelese. We need to get information from him. Yeah, that's cool, Leon, but before we do that, we've got a couple more warehouses to take care of. Now, the first one I'm actually doing is the most obnoxious because you have to be a little precise as to where you're placing these boxes. So it's like you place one right there, you place this one over here, and then you place this one like above that, yeah, like right over here. There we go. And we got ourselves an Ifrit. If you recall, Ifrit is a summon spirit from Tales of Fantasia. In this game, it's considered an item, and we can use it to summon Ifrit, and he'll do some damage to all the enemies on the battlefield. And if the enemies are weak to fire, it'll do a little extra damage, so that's cool. At least I think so. I didn't try it. I'll probably like show it off when I'll show it off when it's most appropriate, when the enemy is specifically weak to fire, and thankfully we have finally to figure that out with for us thanks to Inspect. Got ourselves another elixir which fully heals the HP and TP, so that's pretty cool. And I neglected that there was one more item to get. And with this one, you're going to want to push the boxes all the way to the bottom right side, below all the giant crates. And then we should be able to get one more item out of that. So that's pretty cool. So just a heads up, this is going to be a beefy part, but there's not going to be a whole lot of fighting. As a matter of fact, there's not even that much dialogue, because I'm just sort of going to go around through the next two towns, just getting stuff. And we also got something called the Charm Bottle. The Charm Bottle lowers prices at stores by 30%. Only for that one visit, though. It's not permanent, so... use it sparingly. Granted, we're going to be able to get multiples of those later down the road. It's just you don't want to use them as soon as you can, especially considering the fact that you're going to be loaded with money if you're playing the way that I am. Considering the whole lens system and all that. And now we're made it to Berks. Then what is it? So, what's the Burke fun anyway? What does this have to do with you? Well, nothing, but can't I ask? I don't have time to waste my breath explaining unnecessary things. It's a non-profit foundation established by Baruch to focus on charitable activities. Okay. Did you get it? What's a foundation? It's a corporation established with seed money or trust fund provided by individuals and groups. It exists as a legal entity. Okay. Did you get it? No, not really. That's exactly why I said it's unnecessary to explain it to him. Let's go. I'm sorry, Rudy. I apologize for that. I was interrupted, so I had to take care of that real quick. Anyways, Atamoni's blessing doesn't discriminate. Even people from the countryside like you are treated equally. Philia, thanks for trying, but your words don't make me feel any better. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not blaming you. Please don't worry about it.
Leon, good to see you. What, has it been half a year? Well now, you brought a lot of company today.
They're not worth paying attention to at all. Hey, why do you keep treating us like dirt? Say, are you really in need of attention or something? No one said that you could talk.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Baruch Songrim. I'm Oberon Corp's regional manager for the Calvelese region. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Stan Aileron. It's nice to meet you too.
I can see that you're a man of great potential despite your youth. A diamond in the rough, so to speak. I have a feeling great things await you, son.
Baruch, enough. All this will go to his head. It won't.
Well, it seems Leon thinks highly of you.
What? What do you mean by that?
He gives you a hard time because he thinks you are as strong as him. Right, Leon?
Was that supposed to be a joke? If it was, I'm not laughing. I didn't think it was funny either.
Now, all of you wouldn't consider a lower skilled person as your rival, would you?
This is nonsense.
Of course, he'll never admit it. He's always been like that, but I suppose being competitive is not necessarily a bad personality trait. Well, allow me to apologize for Leon's lack of refinement in the manners department. I hope you'll all get along.
Baruch, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I didn't come here for all this silly talk.
Knowing you, there had to be another reason.
Has anything strange happened around here lately?
Let's see. Eileen from Fitzgull sent me a report.
What kind of report?
Apparently, the Lens transport ships are being attacked frequently by a mysterious pirate fleet.
A mysterious pirate fleet?
Yeah, that's right. Although we have no information on their identity, their target is clearly our company's Lens shipments.
I see. Did you hear anything about the Eye of Atamoni?
The Eye of Atamoni? Oh no, please. Is that some kind of sick joke?
It's not a joke. The Eye of Atamoni fell into the hands of a high priest named Leiden. And we heard that he was heading this way.
I haven't heard anything like that, but I'll start investigating on my end. Maybe people in the shipping business might know something. Could you go to the harbor and check that lead out?
The heck was that sound? Sorry, I heard a weird sound coming out of my headset. Don't worry about it. Anyways.
Yes, I'll do my best. By the way, take the things that are in the boxes over there. I think they'll be useful to you.
What is he giving us? A sea counter and a food sack M. Medium, to be exact. Alright, so the combo counter is which is what sea counter stands for. You can turn it on in your customization. Do you remember when we got the tech ring a little while ago, which gives you bonus experience based off of your combos? Well, the combo counter will keep track of the amount of combos you deal in during a battle, and the max combo you manage to achieve at the end of the battle, as well as the experience you've gained. You still get the bonus, but the game just doesn't tell you that. As for the food sack, originally we were able to hold 200 bits of food in our sack. Now we can hold up to 2,000, so that's pretty fantastic. Before we actually progress though, we're actually going to buy these things called rune bottles. These are a godsend in this game. Basically what a rune bottle does is it changes one item into something else. Most of the time it changes that item into a better version of that item. But like for example, we use it on the savory, it became a red savory. And if you want, you can also use it on, like, cheese, as well as those wormy apples from before. If you use it on the wormy apples, they'll become jam, which gives you 30 which will give you 30 for your food sack, which actually isn't too bad. I just don't feel compelled to do that as of right now, because I don't think the food sack is all that necessary, especially considering the fact that whenever you take damage in a battle, like, and you have food in your sack, if you just make a single step forward or whatever, like, your party members will immediately consume as much as they can out of that. I might try to consistently fill it in the next part, like a little bit later into the game, but for now I'm just gonna leave it as it is and just pick up whatever I come across, because that way if I actually need the money that I've accumulated, I'll know that I have it. But yeah, you could use rune bottles on a lot of things. Those question mark discs are also a prime example. The question mark discs cannot be used until you identify them. In this case, we got 2 discs with a bunch of letters and numbers that I don't feel like reading out, but they're basically stat buffs. I mean, granted, so are the other discs, but these are strictly stat buffs. They don't give your they don't exactly give your party members more spells to work with, unless if that's the reason why Filey has what she has, as we're going to find out a little later. I should have looked into that. I'll probably figure it out next part, and then I'll just tell you then. Because Filey has got more than lightning, as you're actually going to see soon enough. Oh, what the heck? Someone's got one hell of a mouth. What? Do you want to get smacked? What the heck? Alright. You're pretty tough. How about this? You're fighting a slug. You no good bastard. What are you doing? That's crazy. Get out of my way. I'm gonna protect this town. I don't need no foreigners' help. Wow, this kid's racist. What an arrogant snot. Here I come, damn monster! Hey, once a weakling, always a weakling. You should have remained quietly at home. Oh, it's these guys again. You poor fools, be happy now that I've graced you with my presence. I, Grid of the Blackwings, have deigned to come here. You should be grateful. Black who? Are you, like, completely nuts? Fool! You're telling me that you don't know us? I'll forgive your ignorance for now. Now listen carefully. John the Beast. Gwa. Grr. Whirlwind Millie. I thought I told you not to call me that. It royally sucks. And I am the illustrious leader of the Blackwings, Grid, the Omnipotent. The 3 of us are the Blackwings. Fear us, demon spawn. Boss, I'm so moved by your words. And then he gets poisoned. Yeah, good job. Good job. I was caught off guard. You coward! Let's retreat for now. Retreat! All white, boss. All white? What? Call me the leader! I'm sure the slug is a little confused too. And now we're surrounded. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid! Let us take care of it. And take care of it we shall, because now we can show off the stuff that I accumulated during the grind fest. I didn't mention this before, but there was an edit I did earlier where I sort of cut out a grinding session. I leveled everybody up to level 15. So everyone's got some new toys to play with. You don't have to do that, but I mean, I can't stop you if you choose not to. Anyways, Stan now has Firewall. It does more damage than Eruption, but it doesn't cover as much area. It's strictly used for single targets. You should be able to get more than one targeted, but they have to be really close to one another. As for Philia, well, we'll see that a little bit later. Because as you saw, Philia also has Fireball. Philia is not necessarily a lightning mage, as she is just a black mage in general. Unless if that's what the disc does, but I seriously doubt that, because I gave one to Leon, it didn't give him any other spells. So I'm just going to assume Philia just learned a whole bunch of stuff. But she also has access to wind spells too, as well as lightning. And she'll learn a few more as we progress through this game. So yeah, she's going to be our black mage, strictly. And now that we're in town, I'm going to be maxing out on all the healing items, just in case. I've got all the gold I can spare, plus I haven't even traded in my lens yet. Haven't been able to do that in a while, and it'll show soon enough. I think I have like over 3,000. So it's actually pretty nuts. Yeah, what the heck was up with that kid? He's so unfriendly. And it's funny, because if you talk to some of the residents in this town, none of them seem very friendly. They're always talking about how they don't want anything to do with foreigners. Oh, there's the kid right there. Also, you have to help out that kid, otherwise this weapon shop owner won't sell you anything. He'll only sell you stuff after you save the kid. Are you hurt? What a weird kid. They're telling me, Stan. Well, whatever, we saved the kid. Also, apparently it's really hot in this desert. That's why there you see those like things above Stan's head. I don't know. It's like water drops or whatever, water tears, something. I don't know. And we just got like over like 10,000 gallons. So we're just gonna buy a whole bunch of these, which heal for a good sum, and we're gonna also buy energy bullets. I'm going to be showing this off later, but energy bullets are used in battle. I think they deal damage, but not entirely sure. Didn't use them before now. Granted, I don't have a lot of experience with this game, and I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to when we get to like the third game in the series, Symphonia, because I actually have an obnoxious amount of experience with that game. And I'm not gonna sound like I don't know what I'm talking about when we get to that game. But anyways, we're in a battle. We're gonna show off Philia. She has wind spells, as I mentioned. That's Storm. She blows a bunch of wind as well as a bunch of rocks. Also, as you just saw, Stan now has Tiger Blade, just like Leon. Philia also has Stone Blast, Fireball, and Ice Needle. And she'll also get Ice Tornado, I think. So that's pretty cool. And Rudy just got a new spell, but I'm not going to be showing it off here. Or is it a new skill? I don't remember. I think I at least check what it is. Or not. Oh well. Alright. Now the reason why I sort of just went back to town is because you're going to want to go in here to trigger this scene. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. Alright, they're doing services, so we can't exactly check out the temple right now. But we are going to go to the harbor and actually get that, look for that information that Baruch mentioned. I switch in Mary in case I run into another battle, because Mary also got a new attack, but I didn't run into a battle, so I didn't show it off. You'll see it later. It's called Fierce Missile, which is basically, you know, the level 3 version of Missile Sword. So that's cool. And now we're on the hunt for a guy named Jake, who apparently knows something. Are you asking me about Jake? He said he had some business to take care of at the weapon shop and left a while ago. What do you want with him? So now we're just having a wild goose chase looking for this guy. That's how you go to the harbor, they tell you about Jake, you go to the end, he's not here, you go to the weapon shop, he's not there, then you have to go back to the harbor. It's kind of tedious. I mean, nothing will ever beat General White from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, which is the one thing I'm not looking forward to when it comes to that LP. Like, screw that guy. Ah, fly. Get out of here. Anyways. Yeah, see, these guys aren't very nice. If you just come in here to, like, to check what they have, but you don't see any interest, he's just like, don't come back. Ever. You sickened me. It's like, jeez. I've never seen such a hater of window shoppers before in my life. It was huge. That's it! I heard that the statue was going to be installed at some temple. Which temple are you talking about? Well, there's only one temple in Calvelese. Are you on a pilgrimage or something? What? Well, you can say that. Be very careful. It's not as safe as it used to be in the past. We will. Thank you. Alright, so now we know what's going on. The statue is being brought to a temple. It's probably that temple that we were at earlier. So, yeah. And to be quite frank, that sounds kind of fishy. We found out where the Eye of Atamoni is. It's at the Strayless Temple in Calviolo. He's probably hiding there too. Alright, he's all yours. I'll try to get more information on the pirate fleet. Very well. Rudy, what are you doing? Alright, just hang on a minute, will ya? Well, this is... Oomph. Wait a minute. Found it? That's... Not yet. Rudy, that's stealing! Rudy, this is where I draw the line. Oh, come on, I'm just kidding. I don't know, I couldn't imitate a grumble noise. But yeah, now that we actually know where the Eye of Atamoni is, hopefully anyways, we can actually check that out. So now that we met out with Baruch and all that, our next destination will be that temple once again that we met earlier, that we saw earlier. So next time on Tales of Destiny, we're going to be going to that Strayless Temple and doing a proper investigation. And we're probably going to have to do some fights because they seem... They look like they're gonna get in the way, so we're gonna have to take care of that. So until then, I got a juice.